Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back. This is George again. Aqua Balls, Fishroom. A lot of stuff gonna be changed here soon, guys. Nothing like the tanks or anything. I'm talking about fish. So, Good Friday. I wanna have to brag a little bit. Like say how is everything going on and what's coming, what's happening in Aqua Balls' life. Um, so let's start with this one thing last night. I took the family out with my bro and his kids, two of his older kids. The young one stayed home. I couldn't leave my young one home. I had to bring him with me in the stroller, and they had a necklace for Nobu. So what I'm trying to say is that I was at museum park called Knox Berry Farm here in Buena Park, California, and I took my family out, for a evening of getting scared, go through mazes and they come up, little midget guy, little monsters, and all kinds of stuff. Wax museum, this and that. So we had a lot of fun last night until the last minute. My brother said, "Hey, good morning, Silver Creek Wildlife. Welcome." He said, "Hey, bro, I want to get. I'm tired." He said he was working till like from 5 o'clock in the morning, so he stayed till like 11:30 at night, and he's like, "I want to get on the roller coaster." I was like, "Okay, there's one called Jaguar. I can get my little guy with us, Braden. He's on a wheelchair." So we get on top. We have this paper they give you for how many, like they give you a wristband for wheelchair people. You go through the maze. It's faster that way. It's a fast lane, and to the right too. They go from the exit, not from the front, not the stairs because you can't get the wheelchair on the stairs. So I got up there, and the guy's like, "Okay, wait here and check the paper." Uh, our turn came on. He's like, "Okay, get on the right." So I put the wheelchair on the side. Raiden's 14 years old. Okay, he's been on this ride maybe over like 20 times. We go there all the time, all year long. We have a membership with them. So that last night, after I got him on the ride, the ride operator decided to say, "Hey, sir, we need to measure him." I'm like, "No, he's already tall enough. We've been on this ride before." And they're like, "No, sir, we got to measure him." I'm like, "So what are you trying to tell me? You're not gonna get going? Gonna stop the ride? Not gonna?" They're like, "You got to go down the infirmary and measure him." Okay, well, when they give you this paper, the blue paper to for the handicap, they're the one to prove the kid which ride he can get on. They have the measuring things there. They didn't do any of that. So I got upset. I'm paying every month membership for this park, and we cannot even get on one ride. So I was like, you know what? Cancel my membership. I'm never gonna come back here again. I'll take the kids to Disneyland. They have much fun over there. Nobody argues with you. They get them on the rides without any problems. So things have changed in Disneyland. My brother has been telling me too, but again, for the better, meaning for so people don't cheat. Like imagine somebody's nothing wrong with them, they want to go through the handicap, right? And you are the one that you really need it. You need it for your kid. Can't use it. So yeah, it was inconvenient. I will not go back to that place again. Uh, Goodbye, Knott's Berry Farm. They have food. They have roller coasters. It's not for me. It's not for my children. And I just want to get them on a little small one. That won't let them on there. It's like, you know what? We don't need to come back in. That's it. Forget it. The kids start crying. That's what upset me the most. Anyway, so that was last night, right? And like I said, we're not going back there again. But we had fun in the mazes. We went through the mazes. He had a lot of fun until the ride came out. I don't usually get on the ride. It is what it is. So what's new in the fish room, guys? Okay, here we go again. So this whole summer, in the beginning of the year, I said, like last year, I said, I'm gonna fix the room. And as many of you saw, I did fix the room. I did lower the fish tanks. I don't have any fish tanks higher than my shoulder right here. Not even shoulder. Uh, yeah, pretty much about 155 is kind of going about my head right there, about 5 foot. Uh, so guys, I bred a lot of fish here this summer. Not too many. I bred betas mainly, and I bred some rainbows. The rainbows take forever to grow. I bred what else did we breed? Mm, So some cichlids, which were they were the Parasipochromis leptosoma blue neon, and what else? What else? Yeah, the L236 RV line flecos that I got from Aquaria Life. I bred those. I got little tiny babies now, growing good. Oh, bunch of rice fish, bunch of celestial pearl daniels. I have not sold any of those. I don't want to sell them. Actually, keeping those for next year army. I brought two different bloodlines from a friend of mine and my breeding, and I gave him a bunch of mops from my side so he can have the same thing. So we're kind of mixing the bloodlines to make it better genetics. Also, the celestial pearl daniels, I went and looked at for the best bloodlines out there. I brought them, I bred them, and no deformity with my babies whatsoever. For the ones I'm growing up and the ones that I had bred them, they breed like rabbits. They don't stop breeding. The celestial pearl daniels is one of my favorite fish to breed. Um, from the beginning, I had good luck. All I had to do is get a little container, like uh, any clear container with a little bit of moss in it, a piece of rock, they bred for me. I took it out, put it in another tank, I'll get 20, 30 here. I put in another small 20-gallon, 20, 30 years. But guys, all these fish that I bred, uh, I'm attached to it. I don't want to sell them. I want to keep them. I like them a lot. Uh, and so I don't have like hundreds of them. They're not like cichlids. They do breed. You got to keep on top of it. You got to keep collecting eggs, the rainbows. You gotta take the mops and hatch them, feed the fry. Also with the rice fish, the same way. So this is what I'm deciding to do for my room to go the way I want it, so it doesn't cost me a lot of money, electricity, water, fish food, etc., and etc. So I need to have to bring some kind of a fish that I can move fast in my local fish store. That because I don't like shipping that much, and it's not that much money out there in the auctions. And I know the fish fam always try to help each other. There's Jeff Farms Aquatics is doing an auction, Skippers Aquatics doing an auction every month. I have participated in one of their auctions before on Skippers Aquatic. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I shipped the fish. Everything went well. Would like to do that again. I just got a new printer that I can work, brand new. I haven't even opened it. So I can ship fish for my friends, on there. Whoever would like that. And I'm not gonna say no, 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 no. That's it. It's over. I'm not gonna ship fish. No, I would like to ship fish. That's the part of the hobby. I enjoy that part also. It kind of gives me anxiety. Oh, the fish gonna get there? Are they gonna be okay? And what's up, Luigi? Hello, welcome. So this is what I decided to do. You guys know I love my Tanganicans. I already have three different species of Tanganicans. Yesterday we added the fourth one. Not yesterday, the day before, which I brought my orange Lulupis back. I have a trio, three Black Widow Frantosas giant ones. They haven't done anything for me yet. I'm kind of trying to learn about those big fish. I like big fish also. Not Don't get me wrong, the small fish is great, but I do like my big fish. And so Frantosas are over there at 120-gallon. They're doing great. So and then when I have my Shelley's, Neolamperoges, multifasciatas. I also have the Peristiphochromis laptosoma blue neons. So right now I'm about to go to my local fish store that we got a shipment in the day before yesterday. Uh, I would like to see what he has. If he doesn't have what I need, I'm gonna go somewhere else to look for the fish because I'm like one of those guys. I have no patience, man. I can't wait. Just like everyone else, I want it now. Now, fish room is ready. You guys seen that? I gave you guys a bunch of fish tours before. So I hope everybody is doing good. Silver Creek, 3G, all doing good. The weekend's over here already. We're on Friday. Uh, enjoy your weekend. It's going to be very fun. Today is actually my 17-year-old's birthday, Dominic, and he just turned 17. I have a 17-year-old. Well, I don't know if you guys remember, I told before on the channel that I had a baby in '05 born. His name was Jacob. He was born on 4th of July. I did lose him from sudden infant death syndrome. And that was the past. We moved on. We have more kids. I would have had a 19-year-old right now. Yes, that would have been crazy. Man, I'm getting old. So, and I'm exercising, lost weight. Uh, the pants falling off of me like no problem. The numbers are like I'm enjoying it. I'm losing weight with little exercises. Keep my metabolism going, eating healthy, eating vegetables, eating good food. I cook at home. You guys all know. Make the best barbecue in town. The neighbors are, oh man, that smells good all the time. And new things coming. George has bad teeth. I love to eat, and I got approved for my teeth, guys. Finally, that was the best thing ever happened this year. So we want to wait till after Christmas. My wife's like, "You're gonna be in a lot of pain. We're not gonna enjoy food. You're not gonna be able to cook and not eat, and we're not gonna eat really good." So I'm like, babe, no worries, don't worry. I'll wait until next year. It's okay. It's like one day you go in, they pull all the teeth out. I have all bad teeth, guys. I don't want to open my mouth and show you already seen it out. So you know how bad teeth look like. From younger age, did not brush all the time. I did brush, but not all the time. And I stopped brushing because it my teeth started like deteriorating and hurting me when I was brushing. So now I need to get a whole new set, and that's coming soon. Uh, so I'm going to the local fish stores. I'm looking for some Tanganyika cichlids. What I'm looking for is some calvus, some compressiceps. Um, what else? What else? Let's see. I got a whole list that I like to have. Uh, Cyprichromis, like specklebacks. I've never had those before. They say it's a nice bloodline. I would like to bring them in. So I got tanks empty right now. Like got a 20 empty. I got a 40, 340s empty, and the other one, the middle one on top, has a bunch of celestial pearl daniels and white fish babies growing. One of them has the pair of Lucenta betas. I think the boy holding mouthful again. Also, we have a flower horn, a nice one in one of the 40 gallons, which I do a lot of water change, guys. I thought I wasn't going to be able to keep that flower horn in there, but it's doing great, eating. I'm about to feed him. I just soaked his food. Uh, I don't want him having bloat, any issues. I had the flower horns have so many problems. So this one's a big one. Somebody brought it in, traded it into the LFS. They gave him some credit. I was like, whoa, man, that looks so good. I'm going to take it. So the guy had a small and raised it into like good. He's a good 10 incher. Uh, I don't think he's a short body. My son, every time my little one goes to the LFS with me, he calls him Boom Boom. Got a, the flower horns, got a big head, the KOKs, and he likes it. He calls it Boom Boom. He thinks they hit his head and he got a big owie and calls him Boom Boom. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be going right now in about another 20, 30 minutes to the local fish store. I'm not gonna stay here for a whole hour, blah 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 blah, talking. I'm not gonna show any fish today. If you guys are wanting to know what I have, I'm not shipping anything right now. I'm not selling any of the fish. I got some of the, let's see, I got some apistogrammas, few of them left, not too many, which the LFS is asking me for. I'm like, hey George, bring them in, and we'll get rid of them. Well, last time I took some I had here, he still has them in the fish tank. So let him get rid of those ones first, and then I'll take the rest. So I don't want to, at least I can raise them. I don't know how they do it in a local fish store. I feed those guys really good every day. So I got like maybe 7, 8 abacanches left, and then about maybe like 4, 5 borrelias. Not too many, but still, I love the fish. I want to take care of them, get them bigger a little bit, more color on them, then sell them to the LFS so he can at least sell them for a little more money. You take them the little ones with no color on them, they're gonna get rid of them cheap. So don't expect to get full price on them, good price on them. So when they're big like that, you can get good $7, $8 on it. But when they're tiny little ones, $3, good size, medium, $5. You know, gotta see. Excuse me. But the Tanjanikans should breed for me this winter. The room here is staying really nice. The temperatures are like right now it's 79. It's still early in the morning. Afternoon it will be around 81 or so. Last night it was 81, but it's not cooling down anymore. Outside's going down 65, 69-ish, like staying up there. So, but we're still gonna get that cool weather. What I'm gonna do is bring a little small heater, put it in there without any like electric heater, not a gas one or a propane. I also bought a second generator, a big generator. Rodents got in it, chewed the lines up. I went and fixed it. I started it again. It was running for a little bit, and then I turned it off. It started it again. So what you got to do? There's ways of these generators. Uh, many things that we buy, not too many explanation about it. And I have never used a generator before. You know, I bought one, the big one, still have it, around $475 one. I guess when you turn it off, you don't want to just off. You're gonna have to shut off the valve to get the gas emptied out of the carburetor. If you leave any gas in the carburetor, the machine will not work properly. Next time you start it, it might have like gunk and dust and dirt inside from the gasoline that carburetor built up, and that's why it's not working anymore. And so I gotta have to take it back to my brother and have him clean the carburetor and get it back to work. He fixed the electrical on it when it ran through the wires also, but it's been out there. I have a bucket on top of it. So I went and got another 2,500 of watt one, smaller, uh, like a plastic, so the rats can't get in there. It's a smaller one, less quieter. Less noisy. It's quieter one. The big one I didn't like. It was too loud. It's way too loud, noisy. This one at least it goes. Brrr. I've seen people use this one before. It's got very silent noise unless you put it on like too high. It'll be still, if you're like 10 feet away, you won't hear nothing if it's running on a normal speed. So we just want to run that generator is mainly for the saltwater reef tank, guys. It's gonna be run outside. I can shoot another plug in for my airline. That's not a problem at all for me. Which that's gonna be, in case of I get a electric shut off in this winter, something went south and caused the electricity to shut off. You never know. It can happen anytime. It could be like right now, even nothing going on, no rain. Somebody can smack into the pole. I hope not, but and break one of the what is it called? Transformers. One of those transformers can overload and explode, and all kinds of shit can happen. Sorry, uh, all kinds of things can happen. Main thing is I'm gonna go get some Tanjanikans today and tomorrow or this next week. I was thinking I'm putting on some angels again. Uh, if you see me breeding the angels, I can breed them like rabbits. It non-stop. Over a period of 2 months, I will have like hundreds of hundreds of hundreds of angels. Then I'm gonna have a hard time moving them out again. And I mean, imagine I'll go get a $35 red devil angel. I bred it, and they're at the quarter size, but sell them right now. And the local fish store only paying me $3 for them. He wants to get about 25 of them. That's all, not 100 or something. Uh, and then he wants to make money on it. You go back and look at it. He says $25 on there. And he only paid $3 for it. So that guy is a ripoff. I will not sell it to him. I don't even want to deal with the angels anymore. I don't have any angels here. I would like to. get some of the Red Devils. I like those a lot. Um, they're the best quality I've seen. Also, on that point, Vibes Aquatic. Hello, good day. On that Angel point, I've been looking on Angels Plus to buy those koi angels, the grade AA. Put three of them in, I mean, six of them in a cart. It won't. They either don't have it or they don't want to sell you more than three. So I'm not sure on that. I don't want to try like to buy on this address three and then another friend of mine have them buy three. No, I don't like that. So if they might not have it, I'm not sure. So I waited a week or two. I tried again. Only three. They only have three of them. Either they don't. They only have three, or I don't understand what's going on. And so they have other coins. They you can put more than three in there, but those grade AA ones, he only gives you three, and they're the ones that are really true. That Red Devil, they look so gorgeous. And that's pretty much it. Three empty tanks. I'm thinking I'm putting on some. So I got the Paralalupas. I put them in 20 gallons. They're like they're about 2 incher ones. They don't breed at that size yet. Let me keep them here for about 2 months. I'll get them bigger tank, maybe 55 or 40 gallon for a little piece. They're orange. Also, I'm looking on lunch break. I enjoy lunch. Also, I'm looking to buy some red fin carapunks. I love those guys. They breed like rabbits for me. Pepper and Creek. Good day. Uh, yeah, pretty much. The room is running really nice. The heat staying in here. I'm so happy. My friend Anthony, fishy friend, helped me out with this installation. Was my hardest part is that foam thingy, putting them together on this hard part, especially you see right there, actually right there, did a curve. So he did a great job, guys. And then he hooked me up with a what is it called? Thank you, thank you. He hooked me up with a nice camera outside, so anybody can comes in, I can see him. Mailman drops a mail. A generator got dropped off. I tell the guy on the camera, "Thank you, I wasn't home." You know, it helps. At least I can see who's coming in and who's not going in. It, times on there. If somebody's not supposed to be around here, I can see it. Stuff like that. So yeah, little security, little security. We got hundreds of dollars in here spent to the fish room. I don't want to aquarium, delirium. Oh, welcome, welcome. And hopefully the winter doesn't go too cold and we don't freeze anything to death. I have hopes that it's not gonna go anywhere no lower than 77. Trust me, believe it or not, I can breathe the tension it in 77. So I don't need that much heater. I don't need that much electricity. Right now I got a fan going because it's humid, right? It's like a little bit. Actually, in the summertime it was 88. I closed all the tanks. They're all closed right now. They're so before I hang up guys with you, I'm gonna show you what I did. I just used this material, uh, this cheap material from Amazon. This was a thinner one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There's two different ones. Uh, so there's that different ones, right? This one here, Anthony Fisher fan had some. This is $100 a sheet, guys. Yeah, you can see it's a little thicker on the lines. This one is thinner. Anyway, so this is more. This material is sturdier, stronger. This material is not as much. It's more bendy, but it's for 20 gallon. It's perfect. For 40 gallon, you don't want to cut them the lines going this way. You want to cut them the lines going upwards like this. So Home Depot sells this, Lowe's sells this. I bought two packages of six on Amazon. They were like 90 something dollar. It worked with the hand. tool, razor, I cut it off. It's keeping the humidity off the room. That's the point, right? And it works good. It keeps my betas in there from jumping. And so we won't have that issue anymore. We don't have a jumping fish issue. We won't lose fish like that, and keeps the room warmer. It keeps the ambient temperature in the tanks. It doesn't fluctuate. Also, it does another thing: water splashing everywhere. Water, you will not lose that much evaporation. It will less evaporation. It helps, guys. If you want plants in your tank, you got to put holes in there and put the plants in there. I got one of them like that. And then the back where the airline is, you gotta like cut it a little bit or just to drill a hole, go through it if you want. So I fixed the little things that I need to be fixed. I also have lights in the fish room. Before we had no lights. I got lights everywhere now. Only don't have lights on top, like because on the foam, I don't want to play with electricity. I don't need that much light. I like it in the dark. I like the black color. It shows the fish tanks. You guys can see that 8 foot long fish tank right there. Uh, I have some nice fish in there right now. That one's gonna stay for a little bit like that with the rainbows. Later on, when I get my Tanganicans all going crazy, babies are breeding, and I mean the babies all growing and stuff. I might go ahead and start changing that tank into Lake Tanganyika. I also have it ready almost for that. Did put it only took 3 bags for the 8 foot by 24 by 24. Perfect amount. For me, it is. If I put another bag, it would be extra. I used the Leslie's full filter sand. My first time ever using it. It was really great sand. Uh, I recommend that because it was easy to clean. So if you keep cleaning it really good, you can put the sand, which I did, right on the fish, guys. Just take it with a cup at a time, and fill it up where you wanted it, and the fish will be just fine. I did not lose any fish. The water didn't even change color or turn murky or anything. But you gotta wash it real good. It has dust in it, and you gotta keep stirring it. Put about like 2 inches. Which what I did is a quarter of a bag in the 5 gallon bucket. I did it four washes. It takes a little time, If you guys use that full filter sand, and it's got a good texture to it. The cheap sand I was buying, uh, it's too fine. The play sand is almost like it, but still, I like that color better. The play sand has like different colors in it. It didn't like it. Didn't match the nature. That one looks more natural. Uh, the full filter sand, great product. $20 a bag right now. No more $10. Plus tax. It took three of them. I bought 4 bags. It took three to fill up the tank, which it put about good 2 inches. And I made it like a little slope in the back. Those cichlids are in there right now. There's 5 underwaters. They are looking great. They're happy. I had them in the 40 gallon for about 2 weeks quarantining. I watched them. They were eating. They were with the zebra placos that I have. They're called Colombian zebras. The Colombians, everybody was fine. Nobody died, except I did lose one of the underwaters. One of the small. So there was one like small one like this, and the other ones are like nice and big. That small one, guys, just one that day I moved them. He decided don't want to be alive anymore. So those guys are doing good. They're not bullying each other. I like them a lot. They're better than the Sevrums. Sevrums always go boom, 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 boom. I had in mind LFS brought in a nice green Sevrum with a red tail. I had in mind of buying some and putting it with them, but I'm not going to. Uh, the Sevrums are a little mean. They can go after other fish also too. I know that they can get nice and big too. Also, the panda waters will get nice and big. So let me show you really quick. I don't want like I said stay here all day long and an hour. No, you guys like that hour show. Uh, check out this shirt I'm wearing. This is called Bash C. The sump that I bought for my 120 gallon. That reef tank is running great inside. Yeah, George has a cracked tooth, guys. Bad. I don't like it, and so I'm fixing all of it. Everything gonna come off and gonna be fixed. So I put sand. Let's show you what's going on here really quick. Share, share. Come on. There we go. So check out the colors of the sand. It looks nice. My rainbows are popping on there. The colors. Here's the panda warus. They usually go and hide. Look, there's the camera right on their face, and there. Those are the panda warus. You see it in the front, in the bottom. That Bosmana is a lot bigger than they are, and that one has like a butterfly tail. Looks like it's been. He came in like that. It was destroyed a little bit. Later on, look up bigger. They'll be fine. Here's a nice one. The colors are dark right now a little bit. That one looks more like panda. They're doing good. They want food. George feeds them good. Also, look, they're not going after the small tetras. There's a neon tetras in there. My sharks loving those guys right there. They're loving the sand. Everyone loving the sand. The plecos loving the sand. Here's the Alto Lamprologus showing his face. The food. He's not shy. He'll come up. So yeah, guys, this is the 8 foot long George's acrylic aquarium. Only acrylic we have here. We spent plenty of money on this and repairing. You can see that line in the back. I did pay like 240 just for that line. It's not a silicone. It's a what is it called? A acrylic bando kind of thing. You know. So yeah, I kind of wanted to do this tank planted, but let me tell you something really quick. I This tank is high. I have to put a ladder just to get on it to put my hand and body inside, and I'm like 200 something pound, maybe 220 or so. I don't want to break the tank and put pressure, crack it. And I said, George, and the opening on top, it's not like a big opening. You can see it's a small opening. You can put your hand in there, but I'm having like hard time getting to the bottom of it. And then when I put the plants, I need to go down every day pretty much trim because it's gonna have CO2. They're gonna grow like weed. I'll be feeding them good food to the plants, and there's a lot of fish in here, guys. Yes, it's an amazing 8 foot long tank. This used to be saltwater fish only tank. Now it's in the George's garage. George bought it from a person. It was used. There's little scratches on there. If you like, this tank can be polished, but you know how much they said? $500 just to polish it. So if you know how to polish, that's good. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to mess it up. I can use another acrylic that I have outside, and the one I used to have, a smaller one, to practice on that. But again, the hole is small. It's a lot of work. I don't it, like. I don't mind looking at it like this. There's nothing wrong with it. There's not much many scratches, just a little couple of them, like right there. The glass has a little algae building up on it. I'm taking a acrylic scraper, which is right here, like a plastic one, and easily you just scrape the algae. It comes right off it without scratching the acrylic. That works for me, guys. Or you can get one of them flippers. They have a acrylic, not the metal side. Please do not put any metal in a tank like this. Very dangerous, especially when you have a sand in there. You gotta be very careful with that scraping because you can easily scratch this acrylic tank very easily. Here's the frontosas. Check them out really quick. Here's the big guy inside that thing. Um, I'm gonna show you guys. This guy's gotten bigger. These are my babies, beta utentas. They love their blackworms. I've been feeding them black California blackworms. There's about 12 or so in here. Some of them are already sold. Friends been asking me for them. They're gotten big, 2.5 inches already. These guys are not small anymore. The pairs are like a lot bigger. My Shelly's right here. Parasipochromis. So that's our two that I have. Tangenican. This is the third Tangenican. And here's the fourth Tangenican. I just got the Lelupas. Oh, look, it's coming to greet us, guys. Here's the Lelupas I got just recently. Oh, there are two of them. There they are. Oh, you guys not eating all the food? That means we gotta put some snails in here. There's some food on the green moss. They're like, see you. Those are still juveniles. They need a little bit to grow. Hey, check out some rice fish babies growing. There's a lot of beta here. Check out my betas growing. Those two tanks are kind of that one definitely empty. I can breed another some kind of a killifish in there or something. Yeah, the tanks are the same, guys. I mean, you can see plants and fish in there. This one has not many fish, only few. I can use this for something, and I just have to remove the wood. For Tanganicans, they don't like wood. The wood will bring the pH down, and they like the high pH. We like the LA's water. Uh, my Kalitawas, they bred for me a little bit. I just took a little bit, not too many. Um, Another empty tank with just one beta in it. This is a 20-gallon, okay, and one beta. So I kind of wanted to fill up my tanks again, guys, like I used to, and make a few bucks at the LFS. This one has the pair of beta. This one has some betas in here, about maybe 20 or so. Oh, check out this, guys. Silistral Pirilidenium. These are my adults that breed for me. The colors are so gorgeous. And this is how I do it. That mop right now, that I'm not the mop, that thingy right here, full of fry. All I have to do is take it and put it in one of the tanks with no fish in there, and then in about a week or so. Also, I have shrimp breeding in there. The red cherry shrimp. I put like about 20 or so. My friend Marco from indoor fishing inside, he hooked me up with some of the shrimps. Peplin, 240. You want to see it again? The 240 is amazing. Also, I have a quarantine tank right here, salt water, and another salt water with the Mimos in there. They're not in the house anymore. Last earthquake, I didn't feel safe with that salt water tank, and so I brought it into the garage, guys. Chevy Fish, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I just saw you. Yeah, it's a lot of fish in this tank. You can see, which I'm like always sitting looking at it. I'm enjoying it a lot. But again, I would like to get some different kind of fish. There's some Tanganicans in here, some different cichlids. Um, I'll leave the rainbows. I also have Congo tetras. Look at those Congos, so gorgeous, aren't they, guys? Look at the colors. These are called. For me, this is a rainbow fish. I don't know why they call them Congo tetras. Look at the colors on these guys. They get bigger supposedly. They get like 2 to 3 times bigger than this, and the fins are nice. Look how nice they are. I don't know why I'd never had those before. I can breed them. They're so easy to breed. I don't want to ever do it. But these guys, they're going crazy inside this tank. They're always chasing each other. They're trying to breed. I think they have two females and the rest of them are male, like 8 males and two females. Check out the colors on the fish, guys. They're all happy. And the just have Bosmanite females. They're glowing. You can see when I put the sand in right away, the fish like their mood change, their activity change. Like my friend said, the tank without just bare bottom, it looks like crap. I don't want to say the S word too much. I'm sorry if I'm saying it a lot. Yeah. So everything's great here. There's a lot of fish in there, guys. There's smaller rainbows. Those are the what is it called? The little ones, guys. The little rainbows. There's colorful ones on top. Where are they? The small ones. Sometimes the names are underneath my lip. I just gotta wait. I know what they are. I bought them. Oh, here's the Empire Gudgeon male. My wife thought he was blind, but that's how they look. She thought he was blind. I have one blind fish in here, which is one of the big rainbows. Somehow the eye, something happened. Maybe scraped it somewhere. Yeah, that's all. Nothing bad. He's alive. He's happy eating. Yeah, guys, quick look at the fish room really quick like that. See all the 20s right there and the 240. Also, I have my isopods. They're doing great. There's about three of them left for me. The 120, the 255s. This tank is in the middle, kind of. I'm thinking on doing a couple things with it. This is the Fluval Flax 30 2.5 gallon. It looks pretty big because of camera is kind of doing it. Look at that. There's a pair of Mimo in there. That's all I have in there. You can see the maroon clowns. Yeah, the fish room. I don't turn the light all the lights on all the time, but yes, I do have lights on all the tanks now. This is Boom Boom. Say hello, Boom Boom. Oh, let's feed him. Let's feed him. He wants food. Oh, he's gonna bite me. He's gonna jump and bite me right now. Watch. Look at his head. Look at it. So yeah, I soak his food in the cup, and then I give it to him, and he just munches and munches and munches and munches. No, I don't spawn the rainbows very often. I like the rainbows, but they're taking forever to grow, guys. That's Kalitawa fry. They're few centimeters. They're already a couple months old, and I'm feeding them good too. And I like every day, two times, changing their water. I had rainbows grow faster than that, and but I never bred the Kalitawas before. They take forever. And the Mediterranean Marisis, they grow fast. Mediterranean Parkinsonites, they took a little longer to grow. There's more Celestial Pearl Daniels in this tank. You can see a lot. There's a lot. This is where I was hatching them and breeding them together with the rice fish. There's even like a little smaller fries. They're growing in there. Also, I have my plecos in there. The what is it called? The what you call it? Plecos. Bushy nose, long fins. This is the house for them big betas. They just ate, and he goes back. He didn't come out. I'm sure he has a mouthful of fry with some killifish in there. There is that one killifish that I used to have. I got from Redfish Bluefish guy Jason. Unfortunately, he's no longer in the fish business. He's not selling any fish. He's still a hobby, but not fish selling anymore. These are the Marisi that I brought, and there's a blue eye longfin right there. There's another beta that I bred, a few of them. This tank's getting algae up. Yeah, nothing much, guys. Not too many things, but still the same. We gotta change that. We gotta make those tanks full of Tanjanikans and stuff. Maybe I'll get like some of the plants out of there. Not all of them. I'm leaving those ones alone with the fish in there already. But like the beta one, I'll be putting sand in there. So it will be uniform, all sand. That one doesn't have a sand. And the guys, by the way, just to let you know, if you can see a little bit, the racks did bow a little bit, but I have support underneath them. They should be just fine. I mean, they've been fine for the past 3 months, like that, and they should be just fine. That one was the first one I built, and I didn't use the support. I went and put the tanks on top, and I saw it bowed really bad. uh, like it was bowing, so that would not work. And then I went and took everything out. I used supports again. This is support. This is what I've done with the supports. Let me show you. So we got those going that way, and we got these second lines going this way. And I did smack them in like really tight. The other ones the same way. You can see in the bottom. So when you have like for the 20s long, I would not recommend any more than five. Six is you're risking it, guys. And I know that from this Boeing, these racks I did use the long screws, the 2.5 inch. That that is good. That do not ever use a short l- screw for building a rack. That's bad. I have seen the other racks that I had built for before. When I was taking them apart, I guess I built them with the smaller screws. They came up so easy from the humidity and all that. Yeah, it's not recommended. I don't recommend that. There's the quarantine tank with one coral, trying to quarantine because I dipped that coral. There was a bunch of flatworms in there. And George is about to take off, guys. Thank you for coming by today, saying hi to me. I'm going to try to go live again once a week at least to show you guys some updates, what I've been doing, what's going on, what we've read, and everything. Oh, my Parasipochromis lapsomas, they're breeding all the time. They're so awesome fish. They're one of my favorites too. uh, the blue neons. They glow. It's not every for everybody. They look like more reddish color. The lines on it so pretty blue, and if they hit the light just perfect, the breeding is really very peaceful fish. I can put it in any tank with any fry. They will not touch it. They won't eat the fry. They won't eat. They won't mess with anybody. I put rainbow fries. Some of the Parkinsonites I don't have anymore. I sold them all. Some of the Parkinsonite fry I put in there. I raised them with the Parasipochromis. It was really easy in the 55 gallon. Now the Parasipochromis started breeding more and more, so I took all the rainbows out. I sold it. That's why I did. And cheapo LED light. Some areas like right there. That's the only place. Some areas are kind of like not working. The rest of it is working, and you can change the color. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe burnt out the light up there. I don't know. You can always there's like a thing you can cut it and get an extend like one of those right here. I have them too. One of these and put it on there and just change that part that is burnt out. You can do that. It's not that big a deal. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna say goodbye. Thank you again. Show you some California sunny side out outside. Oh, we got the gardeners coming. Just perfect timing, George. They're gonna make noises right now. Brrrr. All right. Yeah, gardeners out here. Thank you again, guys. Have a good weekend. Yeah, the backyard is doing okay. I've been cleaning a little bit here and there. No ponds, only one, but it's covered. Hey, you got a workout machine. This is the only pond I have right now, and it's covered, guys. Check it out. There's no fish in there, just the plants, so I can save these plants for next year. A lot of guppy grass. Rice fish would have a field day in there, guys, but I'm not keeping it open. I don't want mosquitoes anywhere. I don't have mosquitoes right now in here. So, yeah, my plants, all the tanks on the side, all the non usable tanks, I have my crap over there. Oh, Monstera, Monstera. Check out the Monstera. It flowered for me. I didn't believe it. And there's like two fruits in the back. I don't know if you can see it right there. Look like a banana there sticking out of the back next to the mother-in-law tongue behind it. Yeah, the Monstera plant. It's a giant Monstera. It's coming all the way here, all the way to the back of the wall. Monstera. Very nice. I also have this one doing really nice. I need a little more cleaning in here. I was thinking on putting this metal sheet that I had from my shelf and another going all the way there, another one there, and another one right here in the middle. And then I wanted to grow some grapes on it because we like grape leaves. This is grapes. So we have grapes and grape leaves hanging down a little bit. So I might work on it. I have little messes to clean up. My worm bin, compost bin right here. A lot of worms in there. But look, I can't believe my compost does this. Does anybody else do this? I mean, it's growing the seeds that we throw, the food. I don't even know. I think those are tomatoes. It looks like the yellow tomatoes I throw in there. I'll just take them, put them back in there, and mix them. Let the worms eat it. There's a bunch of worms. There's red wigglers in there. I don't really want to put my hand in there, but they're in there. I just put avocados. I bought a bag of avocados, rotten. Feed it to them. They love it. All right, guys. Again, thank you. Have a great weekend.